Hey y'all, MHNbysheterram here, GoddessIntuition. Okay, y'all, real quick. So let me just put a disclaimer out there, okay, for the ones that don't understand. Um, what I'm getting ready to talk about a little bit is sex, magic, spell work, and things of that nature. So just on a disclaimer basis, there's nothing wrong with spell work, there's nothing wrong with sex, magic, tantra, whatever you want to call it, because that is a part of who we are. Okay, so let's just get that out of the way real quick. So what I really wanted to discuss is something that is really taboo, and people just look at it as like it's really like, oh, you know, sex and like magic, and it's really, you're not supposed to be doing this and doing that, whatever. We're not going to get into morals, we're not going to get into the values or nothing like that. Okay, we're just going to strictly talk about the magic, okay, and spell work. Now, what I really wanted to touch on is, have you ever met someone and you really like them, and y'all probably went out a few times, and then all of a sudden y'all slept together, and then boom, you just feel just enamored with this person. You just feel like you just fallen in love with this person out of nowhere, right? Most likely they have got some work done on you. Okay, so let's not be all in our wits about, oh, you know, magic is not believable. You know, we don't, people do magic every day. Okay, let's just be clear here. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, so we are magical beings also. Okay, so we all do magic. We all speak things into existence with our words, with our different practices that we do, whether you know it or not. Okay, so when you dealing with a person, you have to be really mindful about the nature of that person and who you're dealing with, because chances being you may be dealing with a person that are into the whole majestic side of things. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with magic and dealing with different kind of spells, and you know, so you really have to be mindful about who you're opening yourself up to. Ladies, your womb, your yoni is very sacred. Okay, it creates life, so there's power down there. You have to be very mindful of what man you allow suck and lick on you. Okay, because he could just be by chances sucking all of your energy away from you, sucking all of your creative juices, your flow away from you, right? Men, you have to be mindful, because the same thing with women. Okay, y'all are getting spell work done and y'all don't even know it, because y'all so caught up on this love thing. And let me just say this, love and sex do not go hand in hand. You have love, you have romance, you have all of those different things, but we have sex every day on an energetic level, just through conversation, just through us listening to someone on the phone, us watching something on TV, us watching something on our phones. So there's levels to this. And when you physically come together with a person, y'all are intertwining, right? Energies. So, you know, they always say 1+1 is 2, 1+1 is 3, because you have two different energies that are coming together and they're combining, right? So that creates a third energy, right? So what I'm trying to really get down to the whole aspect of, be mindful, because there are energetic vampires out here that are looking to just suck all of your energy away from you. There are things that are attached to other people, and you may not be aware of what this person is into. You may not be aware of what's going on an energetic level with this person or anything, and you just out here just opening your legs up to this person, whoever it may be. You don't even know, you know, the driving force behind that person and why they're there in the first place. So you have to really be mindful. And let me just say this, there's nothing wrong with sex magic. There's nothing wrong with allure. You know, like say if you're in a relationship for a long time, you guys work all the time, you have a family, so you may lack spice, you may lack allure in the bedroom. So of course, you guys come together and you know, do magic on each other, as um, a sacred union. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm talking about is when you're dealing with people that may want something from you. It could be money, it could be gifts, sex, obviously, it could be anything. It could be anything. And so you never know the true nature until you really sit down with a person and you have discernment of your own and you really get a chance to dive in deep and see who that person really is. What are they into? What are their values? What are they attached to? Who are they attached to? You know what I'm saying? What do they believe in? All of that plays a big part, because you may not know how to, on an energetic level, clear yourself or detach yourself from someone. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of people do binding spells. Let me just say this. A person that I have to bind with a spell is a person that I do not need. Okay. But you have people that get mad at other people for walking away out of the relationship or cutting the contract, or you get mad at people, people, they get mad at other people for cheating or what have you. So excuse me, so they tend to run and go get a spell done, or run to a root worker or a spiritualist and have them do magic. But it's like, in reality, a person that has walked away or a person that has cheated or whatever, there's always a backstory, a underlining to that. You know what I'm saying? And so before you go run and go get spell work done, or before you go run and go try to have something done just to gain something, you have to be willing to sacrifice, whatever that may means. And so you have to be understanding of what you're getting yourself involved in, is what I'm trying to really nail. You know what I'm saying? And so you guys have to really be careful, because you don't know the true nature of a being. You don't know. You think you're dealing with a human. You're dealing with a force. You're dealing with an entity. Okay. And so you have to really be mindful of who you are. What are your values, the things that you believe in. You know what I'm saying? And you have to really be mindful of who you really deal with, because you have magicians out here, you have masterminds, master manipulators. You know what I'm saying? All of that is a part of magic. Everyone know who Casanova is. I like to use him for an example. He was the type to create an illusion. He would learn a woman, learn what she wanted, and then he would create that illusion as if he would be the guy to fulfill that need. This is why you don't walk around in need. You know what I'm saying? You don't walk around always trying to fill a void, because you will have people that come along and they will exercise their powers against you. And if you're not strong enough or even aware of what's really happening, you will get sucked up in it. And so Casanova, he did that a lot. He created this illusion, this fantasy for a woman, that he's just this overall, great guy, and he's going to be there, to fulfill her every need. And this keeps the woman always running after him, always trying to fulfill that need of hers. And so the only need that you really need to understand is the need within yourself, what's going on inside of you, what's happening inside of you, so you're able to dig deep, get to those triggers, get to those insecurities, and deal with them on an energetic level and on a physical level. Okay, because you have people that will play against that. They don't care because you looking for love. They don't care because you're in pain, or you have dealt with something on an energetic level that you haven't released. They will use that. Just like a man and his insecurities, a woman will use that against him, and may gain money from him, may gain gifts. And I'm not judging anyone, to each his own. We all grown, okay? But just to be on a level of awareness, you have to understand what's really going on out here, because you're not dealing with people, you're dealing with entities, you're dealing with spirits, you're dealing with forces. You know what I'm saying? And so you just have to be mindful. So to the ladies, keep your sacred womb, okay, your yoni, preserve your energy for creativity, or, whatever you're trying to manifest. Men, y'all do the same thing. Because you do have some good guys out here that are looking for love and they want a relationship, as the good girls are too, or women in general. But most of the time people see that, and it's a light that they see inside of you, and so they want to suck that away from you. So I'm going to go a little bit more further with this topic in the future. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that message to y'all. And y'all make sure y'all go check out my blog page. It's on Facebook, MHNbysheterram Blogs. And I will be discussing a lot more dealing with feminine energy, male energy. Excuse me, not male, but masculine. Let me correct myself. And just dealing with, like sex and sex magic and spell work, and just different topics that we need to discuss as a collective. So I will talk to you guys later.